Well, what's up? Welcome back. Got a video today. Some updates on what's going on. Yeah, let's get into it. So I'll start by saying that welcome all new members. Thank you for subscribing. It's been awesome. If you did come here for Impala content, yes, I do have a 95 Impala. Usually it's parked in the spot where I'm standing right now. She's outside though right now. You can go through, scroll through. I got a playlist and you can see all that kind of content. But I made this channel like 13, 14 years ago when I was really obsessed with them and I was using that hashtag for everything so I can capture it. So you're probably going to find more than Impala stuff here. Yes, I love working on the car, but I've kind of worked a lot on it this year. So go check that out in the playlist. Other stuff, other projects that I work on. Angus. I like to name all my vehicles. Angus. Purple car is the purple car. It's the Impala. Angus is the 81 C10 getting LS swapped. This is my 85 frame K15. Nicknamed Bits and Pieces. It's cabs from a 79, 77, somewhere in there. I think I have fenders and what, I don't know. That's why it's Bits and Pieces, because I got bits and pieces from every single year to make one square body. I got Trailblazer. It's a storm chasing vehicle. Paid $300 for it, put a training in and done a bunch of work. That playlist is down there as well. So yeah, you're going to find more than just Impala stuff. So bear with me. I'll get back to Impala stuff here shortly. I got a bunch of big projects I want to knock out. Mainly I was trying to get this Angus running. Well, I shouldn't say running because he's been running now for the last 6 weeks. But I had a severe tick to it. I'm currently working on a video. I'll give you guys a sneak peek. We're doing a trunnion upgrade. These are the rockers on the inside. These bearings, they go bad. These little needle bearings, they go floating around inside the engine. It's not good. So look out for that video soon. I'm actually paused on this because the ones that I ordered, they were not good. They were Japanese kind of knockoffs. But we'll get back on Angus. Water pump is here. We got to put the water pump on. And then we got that oil leak that we're going to have to address, whether it's in the oil filter area, rear main seal. I don't know. I haven't looked. So, but today's video, we're going to be working on bits and pieces. A couple videos back, we've been making some patch panels up on this thing. Cut out the floor over here, and I made some kind of a cross support member here thing, whatever. My goal is with this truck to kind of be a work truck all around, beat the hell out of it kind of thing. It's not going to be pretty. I'm not planning on doing anything special with it. Cab was pretty nasty as it was. And I'm not putting any more money into this thing other than what I already have for parts laying around and what it's absolutely needed. So I've been making everything out of spare parts that I've had, including the patch panels. Last video we did, we took that C10 door, chopped some parts off it, made some filler panels and whatever. But that's what we're going to do today. We got to finish up getting this little edge piece all cut out. See how far back. I'm going to guess it's probably going to go far back in here. I don't know how much of that I'll actually want to get into. Probably all of it because I'm here and why not. Yeah, then we'll have to get the floor burned in. This is the actual steel that was in here. It's actually thicker than stock stuff, so we're going to utilize it. Not going to use that big of a piece. We'll obviously just use what we need, and then any extra, we'll go to the conductor side there, and we'll burn in a piece over there and take care of the patch panels. But first things first, we're going to knock out this side. So in order to do this right, we're going to have to zip that all the way across, get all this old crap out of here. And by I mean right, I mean righter, less, badder, good, I don't know. It's got this crap in there, fiberglass. Underneath, it's all, yeesh. So we're just going to go ahead. I'm going to take the zip disc and I'm just going to continue zipping it through here. I think making a notch. I don't want to take the seatbelt out. I don't know where I'm going to go, how far back I'm going to go. Just to get the majority of it out. go through here. And then I'm probably just gonna try to salvage this drip rail. Just kind of zip this out right here. Because I think we're gonna utilize that drip rail best we can. Why bother taking it out? I don't know. It's kind of counterintuitive because the rest of the truck is kind of a pile of junk, but we'll see. I got cab corners. Maybe we'll just snag on some cab corners because we're here. That's Bondo. Can of worms. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a patch panel, I think, for that too. So if we're gonna get into that, we might as well just put those new cab corners on because got them. Mazel. All right, let's get into it. You ever just look at something for so long and be like, what the hell am I getting myself into? Yeah. Wait a minute. It's not other people's junk now, it's my junk. Huh. What's going on here? So after I sliced it, of course, all the fiberglass came off, which is fine. But there's some pretty decent metal, I guess, still left in there. I don't think I'm going to do any better of a job. Well, I probably could, but I'm not going to waste my time to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean this up and I'm going to throw some more tack welds on it. We are going to make a filler piece that's going to go from here over to here. And then we're probably going to have to re-zip that back together. That's fine. But yeah, I'm not going to do any better of a job than this for what it is. So yeah, put it back together the way it was-ish, I guess. So now I've taken my hair grinder, one of the discs. I've cleaned up all the metal that I could through here. Got a jack set up with a screwdriver to kind of push this up. I'm just going to tack it here, push this out, get a couple tacks, see how it sits, and then I'm just going to go through and tack it along the way, do a final just through there. I did set the floor in here too. That's about where we need to have it lined up. It's about what we have. I'm probably just going to put it in there like that. But we got to make that kind of a patch panel. Then we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna have to do with this. I think, I don't know, I'm gonna have to go look at the other side. I think it just dents down. So we'll probably have to put like a break in it, fold it down. But we'll look at this, make this, look at the other side, see how it is, and then kind of mirror it a little bit. But first things first, I want to tack this up along here and get that all buttoned up and some of this other crap. Okay, ignore that, it's ugly. I had this spare piece. I went ahead and I kind of cleaned it up. I don't know. Cleaned up my spots there. What we're going to do is I'm going to put it in there, something like that. Kind of conform it a little bit more. So I get this curve right here. You can see I kind of got somewhat in there. And I'm just going to go through and I'm going to do like an overlap weld, I think. And then I'm just going to tack it in. Then we're going to hammer it through here and make it curve on through here and just tack it as we go, and then just do a little bit of body work. And then hopefully, I'm probably going to be short, but I want to hopefully get over to here, but I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll make another panel here in a second. All right, here's what I got. That's pretty much burned in. Ignore that. Made a patch panel because we're going to go something like that. Tap it over, get it in there, make sure this drip rail is where we want it. I did went and bent this up. This is a piece I just cut out of the door, and it gives us enough support over here so when we slide our floor in, our floor is going to go about right here, so that we can just kind of burn that into this. So this goes on here to connect it to the wishbone, something like that, and yeah, all I did was I took, not that one, took a piece of cardboard, cut that out to roughly how I wanted it to fit in there. Boom. Made the boot Italy piece after chopping a slice of square out of there. So I'm going to burn this in, get some lunch, show you what it looks like. I lied. So what I did is I clamped it on here, and I'm just taking my hammers. That's not a good one. Just taking my hammers, tapping it down, kind of tripling over the metal. And I'm going to zip this part in right here. Stop about right yonder. And I'm probably going to go tack in, I don't know, somewhere over here. Worry about that when we get there. But I want my corners like taut. Then I can go through, and if I got to put a slit in this part of the metal, I can do that, and then from the back side pound it out, then continue welding it all across. And then do the same thing for underneath here, because as you remember, we have a couple pieces of extra that were there, and I kept telling you to ignore that. It's because we're going to be working at it still. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I got a couple more spots I want to tap down, but I think it'll work out well. So that's what I got so far. Welded in, of course, dressed it up a little bit. Put a piece in there, burned it in. Also took the floor pan, made a line right there, kind of where I wanted it. Folded a brake on it down, and then took some pliers and bent it up. So we could take that, slide this over, and kind of get it formed where we need to. Right now, I'm going to spray paint this whole thing down because I don't want it to rust, and it's about the easiest place I'll get it without being Superman. So clean up a couple more spots, get some paint on it. Probably dress those up really quick because while I'm at it, put paint on that as well. Then we'll put our floor pan where we want it, set it in there, and probably clean up around the edges and just weld it in a couple spots. Okay, so that's all painted up. Floor's screwed in. I did go through and I cleaned out where I'm going to weld it. There, all the way around. Cleaned it up with the grinding disc, and then I got in there with my smaller death wheel and got in the edge a little bit better. So I'm going to burn in some caterpillars here, and then we're going to address beating that down and make it all one. Might just bash it down and then make a patch panel that fits in there. I don't know. Not there yet. I'm going to burn this in first and then see what we got. I'm beating on it all the rust and everything's falling out in the dirt. That's funny. Well, there she be. She's pretty much zipped in. Had to make a couple more patch panels and gotta do something else with this. Ignore it for right now. But all in all, we're good for right now. So, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, it's gonna wrap this video up. There's an Impala. Kind of, I don't know, sick of welding, sick of making patch panels. Been a full day of it. Gotta get fumed out. So, like, subscribe, share this video. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Hey, I gotta put the slider back window in. Maybe I'll do that next video. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. See you next time.